Our age helped us decide and our health concerns. And the home was big, and there was a lot to do to take care of it, and we were not up to it. So we thought this would be a good time to make a move.
Well, I thought it was real hard on us because we didn't know what was going to happen.
We wanted somebody who understood our situation and knew just what to do to help us and was supportive and kind. Because we both are elderly and it takes us some time to understand things. And we were looking for someone who had expertise and the ability to work with anybody. It's who you work with that makes the difference.
He was good-hearted. He worked hard for us. And he just went way out of his way to help us.
He knew what he was doing. And he could tell that we were stressed and needed help. And he was more than willing to take time with us, to guide us, and provide us with everything we needed to make that move.
I would say get a hold of Mark.
He is very easy to talk to, and he knows what he's doing, and he knows how to help. He anticipates well. And sometimes it's harder to work with older people because they're set in their ways and they don't know how to express what they're feeling. But he knew that. He has an innate quality of understanding how people are. From the minute we met him, I just knew that was it. I would recommend him. I have trust in him. He's very competent and energetic, just wonderful. That's why I would recommend him. And in the end, we felt like we had made a wonderful new friend, and that meant a lot to us. Mark was always in contact with us. We could reach him anytime. That availability meant a lot to us because I had a lot of questions, but I didn't even know how to ask them. So he brought out in me the things that I was unable to express.
I just want to thank him because he went way out of his way to help us.
He always kept us informed of what was coming, what we needed to do, what he was doing. And so we never felt that we were kind of just being led along and not part of it. And that meant a lot to us. We had both been ill.
He just made it real easy for us, and he worked hard for us.
It needed to be, first of all, cleaned out. It needed a new kitchen. It needed new floors. It needed walls repaired, painting, and just everything. He knew just what he needed. Got right on it. That's the whole thing. It just went from the minute we made the decision, he stepped in and had everything done. We had an agency that was working with us to help get us started on what to do for ourselves. And a person who came with her said, I know somebody who would be perfect to do this. He contacted Mark, and there was never a doubt from that very moment that we were in the right place at the right time, and he was there helping us. Having that money available to get started meant everything to us, everything. Fraud had been done to us, and we were coming out of that. Situation was not really good at the time. I was just amazed that that could happen and we could get started so quickly and just move through it.
Well, we needed the money really bad because of the fraud and everything, and I was worried. And
we got started and boom, there it was. It was quick. The efficiency meant so much to me. And I was like just there to enjoy the benefits of it. Walking in, I felt it was clean. The staging was beautiful, and the condition of the house was perfect. And we'd been there 42 years. The bright lighting, the colors, the new details, and things that were done that we would have never thought of. I love the lighting and the brightness of the house. It was so welcoming. That's what I noticed first. I felt like I just wanted to go in and just soak it all in.
Well, when I first walked in, I thought it was incredible. The kitchen was enlarged, beautiful, beautiful bathrooms.
It wasn't online very long because it sold quickly.
We're happy now. We got more than we thought.
And the ability to use the money from the house to pay off all of our debts meant the world to us. We are debt-free now, totally debt-free. And just, it's wonderful. It's like there are nothing to worry about. I sat here the other night thinking, well, now what do I have to do? And I thought, really, nothing.
Both the cruise.
That's right.
I felt great because it was more than I expected. And it went on the market the next day. People wanted it.
It was much more than we ever expected. Mark led us through that process of going through the offers and talking about the pricing and everything. And he has such knowledge that it was impressive to me. I've trusted him completely. And he made it very clear to us what was going to be happening so that it wasn't like someone was just telling us something and we were buying it. He helped us understand it so that we knew. And then to finally have that sale go through, everything that you would want when you were selling a house that I didn't even know I'd wanted because I'd never really sold a house. And the support that he gave us was the most wonderful thing about the whole deal. And the crew that he brought in and everybody that helped, perfect. The most important thing to us was trusting that the people we were working with understood us and knew what they were doing and were empathetic. And we sensed that immediately from him. There was never a doubt from the moment we met him. So I would suggest you find somebody that you trust, make sure that you feel comfortable sharing with them and that you express your needs, and think about what the outcomes will be that are different than sitting in a home for years that you really can't take care of. It frees you up. Make sure that you feel comfortable sharing with them. That was important for us because we were very prideful, and it was important that we express the condition that we felt we were in. I had no idea that it was going to be this good. The fixing of the house to make it a livable, wonderful place again is what made us most comfortable about leaving it, because we didn't want to leave that house in that kind of a situation where we were all feeling bad about it. We wanted to feel good what we were passing on to someone else. And this process helped it happen. We just were thrilled.
That's the best thing we ever did.
Couldn't be happier, honestly. I would recommend that to anybody. I knew we were in the program. I couldn't even remember the name of it, but I was telling everybody. I'm grateful we met Mark, because he's the one that put us on the right path and took us all the way down that pathway. And we're here and happy. And we're happy that someone loved our home because of what he did to it to make it welcoming and wonderful. And someone else is enjoying our home now. That makes us happy.
I'm just real happy that we don't owe no one, no bills or nothing. And it makes me relax, for the future. We're pretty well set for life with the help of Mark and everyone. There's not much worrying anymore. When you got bills coming in, it's tough,
Yeah.
And now we don't really have to worry.
As Terry said to me one night, he said, "You know what?" And I said, "What?" And he said, "I'm happy." And that's just how I felt. I felt like just free of the stress of what's going to happen. How's this going to go? What's going to happen to us? We knew that we were well taken care of and that we had a great future ahead of us.